Hi everyone, welcome. Bess McCarty here, coach for network marketers, also called the shrink of MLM. Glad to talk with you today. What's it like where you are? It's hot here in Kansas, like triple digits up here. So thought I'd make a video for you. Today I wanted to talk with you especially, about everyone in life, not just network marketers, but this can apply to all of our life. Complacency is dangerous. It can rob us of our freedom, our future, our happiness, our motivation. It can rob us of a lot of things. So not being content is a virtue. It's a wonderful thing, being content. But being complacent, I want to talk about the difference between that. So hello Debbie, welcome. Glad to see you. And if anyone's watching the replay, I'd love if you type in replay, and I'd also like to hear where you're from. So before I get started on the topic of complacency, I have an announcement to make, in case that you might know any network marketers who can use this. What we're doing is we're giving away a whole bunch of free personal growth books and a free ticket to an event where we're going to be teaching network marketers how to always get a yes when prospecting. It's very, very powerful. So we invite you to join us for an hour and learn this. This is a very simple way to prospect with people by text, call, phone, LinkedIn, Facebook, anything, any phone call, in person. Because we know that the key to growing, that the key to growing your business is to let people know what you do, and as many as you can. So this method will help you to 10 times or even 100 times your business. I want every network marketer to know about it, because this always get a yes method does not get a no, does not get objections, works with all four personalities, cultures, countries, genders, ages, levels of influence. It works even with people who already said no to you. Isn't that cool? And it works with, doesn't need a video. It's simple, duplicatable, easy. So it's just something I have a lot of fun sharing with network marketers, and I have a lot of fun standing back and seeing them use it and getting the results that they want. And welcome, Ryan. Glad to see you. Going to share in just a minute how complacency is dangerous to us on all levels of our well-being. So first, I'm letting people know about this event. It's coming up July 7th, this Sunday, July 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. What we're doing is it's an open house for our generic school, the MLM Millionaire Club School for Network Marketers. I've been running this for 10 years now, online, for people, helping them succeed. The last year, though, I've been joined by Jeffrey David Gamble, who has been dynamite, helping people even get much greater results. It's probably 10x the results of our students with what he's brought on board, and one of them is this favor script that he's brought over from real estate. He has personally recruited over 500 people frontline and has developed teams to 11,000 in 7 countries in 3 years. He moves fast and powerfully, and like me, he likes the most effective, direct methods so you can get the most results for your mileage, because who has time to mess around? Might as well learn from people who have done it before and shortcut the journey, the growth journey, right? So that's what we do, that's what we bring. Now, me, I have been a full-time network marketer for years, especially as a single mom. When my company went out of business, I went into personal growth, went into that field, became a body-mind therapist, holistic health practitioner, to help people break through blocks for my own personal growth and to help others. And I bring this back now to network marketers and help them, including with the block I'm about to talk about. I personally helped hundreds of network marketers break through their blocks, their fears, their negative beliefs, to their crazy success. Some of them. But they've been happier. People ask, well, what happened to you? So it's really fun to hear that and to see them jump ranks. One fellow, Jacob, he wanted to jump 1, he jumped 2. Okay, yeah, we can live with that. So welcome, Thomas. How are you today? Glad to see everybody. Hey, if you would like to know the secret to get bigger than complacency, put yes below, because I want to thank you for joining in, and that's what we're going to cover today. So now that you know what we do in what Jeff and I do in the School for Network Marketers, here's what Ed Aiken said. Just wanted to say the training last night was perfect. Just what I was looking for to eliminate some loose ends. Simple, basic, duplicatable. Thanks for all you do. So we're happy about this. And now that you know, I'll post a link when we're done, a Facebook event where you can learn more about our open house coming up on Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The link gives you a free ticket to that event, where if you cannot attend at that time, registration will get you the replay. Might as well do it right away today so you don't forget, so you can make sure that you can attend or get the replay. Now, when you get the free ticket, that automatically enters you into a drawing for a bunch of free personal growth books that we're going to be mailing out. It's going to be John Maxwell and other books, so it's kind of a win-win-win. You know, must be present to win the book, but even if you're not, you get the replay sent to you, so you win that way. And if people who are using this method, this always get a yes method of inviting and presenting, where you don't need a video, you guys. I think it's much better than a video. People who are using this are getting huge, huge results. Jumping ranks, setting appointments, signing up people when they never have done it before. So I'd like to share this with you, see what you think, see if you think you want to use it for your business. It's free. Sunday, people are signing up like crazy right now. So I'll post that link in a minute. And so the topic today, complacency is dangerous. Here's a photo that I wrote an article actually about it, and here's a photo from that article if you can see that. It's kind of a cool a picture of complacency. What could be worse, right? I think it's even worse than being stressed or having too much on my plate would be being stagnant and feeling bored with life, and the kind of, I don't know, cancer-y feeling that stagnation generates. It's a cancer on all levels, you know, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. Hello, Teresa. Welcome. Welcome. So glad to see you. Talking about complacency here. I know that you live your life full of joy and love all the time, so you may not relate to this. But here are things that, this is what complacency can, because we're going to talk about how to bust complacency, but this is what complacency can look like. It can look like that little voice inside that even comes up occasionally that says, well, things are fine as they are. Why rock the boat? You know, I'm comfortable. I'm okay. Let me stay where I am. Let me just rest here. Let me not shoot for more. Let me just stay in this little comfort zone. Who needs more anyway? There's always tomorrow to reach my goals. Today I have other things that are important too. You know, like TV or scrolling Facebook. Besides, I've worked hard and I don't want to have any commitments right now. I deserve to take it easy. Let my downline build. That's what I work for, isn't it? To just rest back and hang back and rely on residual income. Or I've done enough personal growth work for now. I'm comfortable. Let me just slide for a while. Let's just stay here. Does any of that sound like a little voice that is inside, even tempting sometime, to come up and take you off track or off course? Oh, let's just rest today. Let's just take it easy. Or how about this? My job is not all that bad. You know, I can stand it. That's tolerating, right? Tomorrow I'll work on my network marketing business. Tonight is a football game. Well, that part about, you know, all of this can be a trap. It can be a trap of the mind or a fear of procrastination. You know, what are we afraid of moving forward anyway? You know, afraid to face ourselves, afraid to grow, afraid to see some things. Now, being content is good. Being content is saying, I could be happy where I am. I'm okay with that. I can be happy where I am. And I want more for life. And I'm going to grow for more. I'm going to reach for more. I'm going to get better every day in myself and my own personal growth. I'm going to get better in how I serve life. I'm going to get better in my talents and skills. I'm going to get better in how I listen to people and love people. I'm going to get better every day rather than, oh, I've done enough growth for now. I do have a friend who one time I said, you know, he goes, what do you do? And I said, I'm a coach for personal growth. And he goes, personal growth? I tried that once. I didn't like it. And he was totally being sarcastic, and he's a spiritually growing person all the time, but he was making fun of the voice inside us that says, oh, personal growth, that sounds like work, you know, or it makes me face myself or makes me face my fears. And I know that he does, but he was joking about the voice that's inside of us all that says that, oh, personal growth. So it's good to be content and happy where I am while I go for more, improve myself every day, learn new things every day, because I'm happy learning, I'm happy doing that, I'm happy climbing that mountain, taking that next step. I know what the view is on this step already. Let me take the next step and learn something new, get a new view, get a new outlook, which I don't have now. Let me climb, even though it takes muscle and work and effort to climb that one step more a day. It takes work. For me, it takes looking at myself, making a note, an observation of what didn't go well today. Like today, I had a lunch with family, and I said some things, and I wonder now, could I have said it in a more loving way? Could I have said it in a better way? Was there a more harmonious way to say what I felt like I needed to say? And so I'm looking at that now. It takes effort and it takes work, but anything worthwhile is uphill. Anything worthwhile is work, and it's worth it. But we don't want to tolerate. We don't want to talk ourselves into tolerating, oh, my job isn't that bad. Right? The boss might be, I know someone who just quit their job because it was hard on their body. And finally, they're out of that job, and they no longer are hurting their body every day. Thank goodness. They're a friend, and I'm glad to see that. But so many times we can talk ourselves into it, or the boss is not a very positive person to work for, and go, oh, it's okay, I'm all right, I can tolerate that. We can kind of get numb or have a thick skin and put that up when really it might not be good for us. Because when we're around negativity a lot, guess what? We start becoming like it in order to tolerate it, instead of taking the effort to get out, get a better job, develop a network marketing business. So that is how complacency can work against us. It lets us avoid challenges, but also robs us of adventure and growth. But we know that there's really no standing still. We either move forward or backslide. And in network marketing, your team's either growing or you can gradually lose them to attrition. So which one do you want? Are you still prospecting? Are you contacting people every day to grow your network marketing business? Procrastination is another sign of complacency. I call it the first cousin to complacency, like laziness, boredom, discouragement. And that can bring worry, financial insecurity, embarrassment, guilt, frustration, blame, and regret. One time I was in a relationship that looked promising at one time, but it eventually settled into a friendship with walls. But that friendship had some comfortable parts to it. And I was telling myself, this friendship that I have, we're actually living together as friends, and I was telling myself, this friendship is better than nothing. It's better than living alone. There's some good parts to it. But it definitely was a ceiling on how far I could grow. Welcome, Todd. Glad to see you. How are you? So maybe you can relate to this. So I was in this relationship, tolerating it, saying, well, it's better than nothing, it's better than nothing, until I went to lunch with a good friend, and she was kind enough to say to me, Bess, are you willing to do without a relationship on the chance that you could have a better one? Good question, right? And I looked at her and I said, yes. Yes, I am. Because I had been settling before, tolerating and putting up with and, not paying the price of doing without in order to have a better one, which is what I'm doing now. I would like a good, strong, and healthy, happy marriage. But right now, I've paid the price of being on my own in order to be able to be open to having a better relationship, a better marriage than that one was. And another story, there was a 59-year-old man on his deathbed with cancer, and he said, I wish I'd had time to do my dreams. Well, his kids knew that he had had time to do his dreams, but he always put it off. Oh, tomorrow, tomorrow, I have plenty of time. Guess what? He had less time than, he was surprised, he had less time than he thought. And he's a role model for his children. They learn by what he does, but they're also learning from his regret too. So they will learn. So how do we overcome complacency? We commit. Even if we don't know how to get there yet, we still commit and let life show us the way. We burn our bridges behind us. No escape route, no turning back. going there no matter what. And here's a really cool quote from W.H. Murray, who led the Scottish expedition. He said, "We had definitely committed ourselves and were halfway out of our ruts. We had put down our passage money, booked a sailing to Bombay." This might sound too simple, but it is of great consequence, he writes. Until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. And that is the truth that the moment that one definitely commits himself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur that help one that would otherwise never have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from the decision raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidences and meetings and material assistance which no man could have dreamt could come his way. Have you ever experienced that? And he says, whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. How many of you have ever experienced or read a story, a true story about someone who definitely committed, and all of a sudden life says, he or she's going to do it. Let's bring all these things into the periphery of their life that will play into this and support them in this and make it possible. All of a sudden the right teacher shows up, the right skills, the right methods. And that's what I hope that I am for you today, a way to bring some of these methods to you. As a coach in network marketing, I have helped a lot of people bust out of complacency, fears, procrastination, negative beliefs. That's what I do. That's what I'm here for. I'm totally a generic coach. I'm not going to be in any network marketing company again because this is my calling. I know that. So I'm totally dedicated to helping network marketers generically bust through their blocks. And I've been called the shrink of MLM, and I like that. I like that. So this is what I do, helping people bust through this. And by the way, if you would like help and you're considering coaching, then please give me a private message for a complimentary coaching session. I would be glad to do that for you and see where you are, where you want to go, what's in your way, and how to get past that. This is what I do. This is what I'm here for. This is my calling. So, just message me that and we'll set that up. And another thing that I just love being able to do is share that method, that the Always Get a Yes script that I mentioned. It is for people who are ready to move forward fast and to shortcut their learning curve and to get great results in their business. It's happened for many that we've been teaching us we taught 80 people this over the last year. And I want to teach a lot more. I want everybody to know about it in case you want to be able to use this for yourself. So skills and mindset, right? So for the skills part, invite you to join us on Sunday, July 7th, this Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can get a free ticket to this event in the comments, and that ticket enters you into the drawing for the book giveaway, a bunch of free personal growth books that we are giving away at that workshop, at that class. So I'll get off now and post this. Thank you all for listening. Let's keep the conversation going. Does anybody have a thought about complacency, how you break through that, how you commit, or what you're committed to? I'd love to hear your mission. I'm actually was listening to Eric Worre on a live where he stated his mission. I'm going to go ahead and I wrote that down. I'm actually going to go ahead and read it to you because I said, yes, this is my mission as well. We are on the same team. And all good network marketing teachers, I love working together. Thank you for the likes and loves. I appreciate that. So this is Eric's mission that he stated today on the live. He said, to raise the standards of this network marketing profession, to equip network marketing distributors who wish to build an empire inside of this profession with the mindset, skills, and strategies necessary to capture this opportunity to make a big impact on the world, to make the change necessary on this planet. And he quoted Richard Bach, who who said, this is a test to know if your mission is finished yet. If you're alive, it's not finished. Let's make the most of this life. Let's, if you wish, walk yourself to your deathbed like that 59-year-old man. And what if tomorrow was your last day? You know, unexpected car accident or discovery of cancer or whatever. You know, I did lose a good friend recently in San Diego who it just took a few weeks once he knew his diagnosis, and he has left this plane. Probably 10, 20 years before he expected that he would. What if that happened to you? What would you regret? What would you wish you had done? Do that now. Now. Let's do it. Let's make this beautiful, precious life all that we can, and bust complacency this way, and live to our best full potential. It's really our best happiness, isn't it? What we contribute to life, our loved ones, and the rest of the world. That's what I'm out to do. That's why I'm making this live. And invite you guys to join in. Let's make a difference in this world. Let's share network marketing with people. Make a difference where people couldn't do it any other way. It's the best and sometimes the only avenue that I know for people to have a better life. And let's do it. Let's help parents be home with their kids, seniors to have a better retirement, people to escape bad jobs, and people to get out of debt. Those are my 4 categories I love to help. So that's my mission, my passion. Right along with Eric and all of you, let's lock arms, let's do this. Bust complacency, live life to the fullest, okay? Everybody take care, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.